Huh?
Are you sure? Before I buy this.
Well, don't buy it right now. You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not what I like, it's what you like. It's whatever you like. I'm gonna like it.
Oh boy, here we go. Pulls my hair. Go pull my wig off.
Yank it right off.
You're gonna pull my wig right off, girl. Not gonna be more embarrassing.
I bet your hair is so cute.
Real quick before we get into this absolute circus, can you all tell me where you're watching from and what time it is right now? Like, I need to know who's up at 3 a.m. with snacks ready for this one because, oh my god, this is messy. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications because we've got to talk about what's going on with Gypsy Rose Blanchard and her baby daddy, Kenny Boy. Alright, so apparently, Gypsy decided to hop on a live recently with her man, yes, Ken Urker, and they wanted everyone to know that they're still together, still solid, still doing the whole couple goals thing. Even though, girl, she literally just made a post that had everyone thinking she wanted a second chance at life without him. Like, it screamed I'm single again energy.
Can Urker break up with Gypsy Rose or something? Check this out.
Can we fall in love again? Clean up the mess we made, restart everything, and forget about the past. Not because it didn't matter, but because I believe what we could build now matters more. Let's take what we've learned, the pain, the silence, the mistakes, and turn them into lessons, not regrets. Let's rewrite the ending, not with promises, but with presence, with effort, with honesty. I want to love you the way we both deserve to be loved, slowly, gently, fully. Let's do it all over again, but this time we do it right. No ego, no games, just heart, just us. Because truth be told, you're my person. And as much as I try to carry on, to pretend I'm fine, something in me still reaches for you. In songs, in dreams, in quiet moments when I miss your laugh. I'm not asking for perfection. I'm asking for a chance. Let's choose each other again, intentionally this time. Let's fall in love again, not because we have to, but because deep down, we still want to.
So these two are either broken up or about to be broken up, and I'll tell you why.
So, naturally, the internet went wild. Everyone was like, wait, did they break up? Did she dump him? Did he dump her? But then Gypsy goes live all happy and glowing and flirty, acting like nothing ever happened. And I'm over here like, girl, why post that in the first place? Like, real talk, you cannot tell me she didn't know exactly what she was doing. That post was pure bait. She wanted people talking, and well, mission accomplished.
And Gypsy's playing with Aurora. And Parker's jealous that he's not getting any attention. Come here, Parker. Come here, Parker. House tour. I wish I could, but I can't. Because people are so crafty at finding out where you live. Like, our last house got doxxed because people were just able to, like, reverse image search pictures and film footage from inside the house. And then we would get all kinds of crazy, like, DMs and threats with people putting our address in the message. So that kind of is a scary reminder that people can find out where you live very quickly. So I'm not going to really do a house tour, but sorry. It's just the world we live in. It's unfortunate, but there are people out there that do that kind of stuff. But we have a very nice little...
Anyway, during the live, she's sitting there with Ken being all cutesy, asking him stuff like, babe, would you let me wear this dress for our Christmas family photo? And he's just like, why would you even want to wear that? And honestly, it's kind of funny. She's showing him this brown gingerbread man looking dress. I'm not kidding, it literally looked like the gingerbread man from Shrek had a baby with a Christmas sweater. And she's all giggly and teasing him about it. He's trying to be polite, you know, like, if you like it, I like it. But she's like, no, I want to know if you actually think it's cute. Girl, that's not fashion advice, that's a test. And I swear, this man looked like he was trying so hard not to say the wrong thing. He's fumbling through answers like, well, maybe something green, like, you know, to match your tone or whatever. Like, bro, she asked if she should wear a gingerbread dress, not for a color palette breakdown. But honestly, the whole exchange just felt like they were performing for the camera, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't feel supernatural. It felt like Gypsy wanted to show the world that they're cute and in love, when in reality, it kinda gave awkward vibes. She even says, he said as long as it's festive, and laughs like it's this adorable moment. But I'm sitting there like, okay, but he clearly hated that dress.
Yeah, hold on a second.
I have about that. Put the volume on for you.
Hey, I don't know. I need Bree. I don't know what's going on, but someone who I don't recognize has went through and blocked all of our people. CC.
What?
Yeah. CC is on there. I removed her. The list just keeps going. All of our people are getting blocked. And look at the name. I don't recognize that name.
Is it a mod?
They would have to.
They have to be a mod. Who's from where?
Let me go look at my mods.
That's weird.
Give me a second.
The name is Nilop. Nilop? I've never heard of that person. I'm getting messages like crazy. I'm being blocked. I'm being blocked. I'm being blocked.
Hold up. It may be a result of when my account was hacked. I don't know. Where are my mods? Settings. Here we go. Moderators. All right, planning. Planning. There's a user, and I don't know who that is. So
We'll send her the messages later.
remove. Okay, I don't know that person, so they are being removed. All right, they're gone.
Anyway, then she starts talking about not knowing what to wear, and that's when my jaw dropped, because apparently this woman did not dress up for Halloween. Like, what? Gypsy Rose, the queen of cosplay, the woman who literally buys costumes for fun, just skipped the one holiday where dressing up is totally normal. And the reason? She says she wanted Kenny and their baby, Aurora, to be the stars of Halloween. Girl, be so for real, because listen, Kenny dressed as Forrest Gump, and the baby was a shrimp. Yes, like Forrest Gump and shrimp. Cute, I guess. But Gypsy? She just wore a Nightmare Before Christmas sweatshirt, some leggings with cobwebs, and that wig. Oh my God, that wig. Like, Gypsy, babe, no hate, but that thing looks like it's been through witness protection. You paid way too much for that wig to be looking like a Party City clearance item. Honestly, at this point, just rock your natural hair or throw on a scarf. We'd all respect it way more. But the real tea, her "I didn't want attention" excuse doesn't even make sense. Because by not dressing up, she got more attention. People couldn't stop talking about it. So, mission accomplished again, I guess.
Now you can go in. They're removed. So whatever they were trying to do, they're gone.
You got anybody else that you don't recognize, Gypsy? You might have to take off. Okay.
No, I recognize everybody else. I don't even know how that person got on there. That's so bizarre. That's so weird.
You can accidentally do it sometimes. Unless they was on since you're hacker, but
Let's see. Okay. Can y'all add everybody back?
let me go check.
Okay.
I think that I unblocked everybody that I saw that person blocked.
Okay.
I think I got it all.
Okay.
So you unblocked everybody, Sheena?
Yeah, I've unblocked everybody.
Oh God.
I just unblocked Dreamer, Milfy, White Scorpion, and one other one that I don't remember, but there was 4 in there that I just saw that were blocked by that N person,
Yeah.
NL, whatever. I unblocked them though.
And it's ironic because she literally cosplays any other day of the year. Like, girl, we remember those bedroom costumes you bought. The ones you said were for special occasions. We remember. And honestly, that's kind of the issue. It's a pattern. She's been doing this whole roleplay, cosplay, performative thing since before prison. Remember her and Nick Godejohn? All that cosplay fantasy energy. Yeah, same vibes. So when people say she's changed, I'm like, has she? Because it's giving same behavior, new era. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think Gypsy's stupid. She knows exactly how people see her, and she's playing into it. She's learned that if she gives people just enough weirdness, they'll keep talking, and that's her power. But this relationship with Kenny, It's messy. You can feel it. There's tension. There's that performative, we're so in love thing happening. But under the surface, it feels like they're both hiding stuff. Like, I'm not saying this is a hater. This is just what's out there. Allegedly, Kenny's been dealing with his own demons. There are rumors about him struggling with his identity, with habits he's trying to hide, maybe even substance issues.
Gypsy Rose was just on a live for 2.5 hours. Now, I'm a mama. I raised 4. Granted, she's only got 1. But how many of y'all have small children? Her baby's not even 1 yet, and can be on live for 2.5 hours. And no, baby wasn't napping. Baby was crawling around, whining, trying to get her attention. And Gypsy was so worried about being on live, talking to people with her fake accent when she's trying to sound sweet. You know, there's days where she tries to sound like a 5-year-old little girl, but today she was trying to sound like a sweet Southern lady. And she's just making sure that the camera's not angled so you can't see Aurora's face. We could see Aurora crawling around and stuff. But she was so concerned with her followers. She was so concerned about keeping up with the conversation. She was so concerned about the cute little gifts she was being, but she wasn't really concerned about Aurora.
Gypsy herself has apparently hinted about it before. And here's the thing, Gypsy lies a lot. That's not even shade, that's just a fact. But she also tends to lie in a way that exposes people when she's hurt. So if she's saying he's got problems, even if it's exaggerated, there's probably some truth sprinkled in there. And that's why when she posts something that looks like a breakup message and then goes live smiling with him a few days later, I'm like, something's not adding up. Because to me, this doesn't look like a healthy, stable couple. It looks like 2 people who know way too much about each other to walk away. Like, they're trauma bonded. You can almost feel that energy. If they ever did break up, it'd get ugly. Like airing out texts, going live on Instagram, ugly. And let's not forget, there's a baby involved now, little Aurora. And allegedly that baby was conceived when Gypsy was still technically married to her ex. So yeah, that's complicated to say the least.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard looked more like a babysitter than she did a mama. Okay, so there's a lot going on. Did Gypsy have a baby? Gypsy have a baby? Whatever. I let y'all have your fun with that. I don't care. There's clearly a baby in her care. Whether it's hers or not is not up for debate at this point. But she looked like a babysitter. And she doesn't look like she's really interacting with her like a mother-daughter. And wasn't the whole point? Remember, she said she just wanted to get out of prison. She wanted to find love, get married, which she already had done. Have a baby and prove that she was going to be a better mother than her own. You claim your mother put you through all these medical things while your mama gave you attention. You're not giving your kid any.
And people online were even saying the family photo they posted was fake, that it was AI generated. But multiple folks said they actually saw them in person at a church festival together, like all 3 of them. So no, that photo was real. But did you see Kenny in that picture? Phew. Man looked tired, like aged 20 years tired, and honestly, that's probably because he's been living a double life, trying to keep up this perfect image while not being able to be his authentic self. And Gypsy, she's definitely aware of it. She knows the kind of man she's with, which again is why I don't think they'll split anytime soon. They've seen each other's darkness. They know too much. It's like, well, we're miserable, but at least we're miserable together.
If you believe that there may be something going on more with Gypsy Rose and her story of her being a victim of Munchausen by proxy, let me know your exact aha moment where you were like, wait a second, what the hell is really going on? For me, it was when Gypsy said in an interview that she was so bonded by the lie that she couldn't escape it with her mom.
Bonded by this lie together, like to sustain each other.
I mean, I really tried to give her the benefit of the doubt. What the hell other lie could there be other than she knew about the scamming for the free gifts, for the free money, for the free trips, for the free this and the free that. And the only lie that I can think of is the one where she was scamming everybody to believe that she was a sickie. Let me know what you guys think and let me know what your aha moment was.
It's sad, honestly, because that baby didn't ask for any of this. Now look, I know people love to make up wild rumors about Gypsy, but honestly, you don't even have to. The real stuff is already dramatic enough. Like, you can just watch her live and see the chaos unfold in real time. So when folks online start twisting stories saying, oh, they broke up, or oh, she's happy and thriving, I'm like, no, she's still who she's always been. She's still chasing attention, still playing roles, still in a messy relationship that's more toxic than people want to admit. And you can tell Kenny's not happy either. The man looks like he's surviving, not living. And the sad part, I don't think either of them are really capable of being honest, not with themselves, and definitely not with each other. So, yeah, they're still together, but that's not necessarily a good thing. It's more like a slow-motion train wreck that nobody can look away from.
I thank one of the girls that supports Gypsy Rose Blanchard. The other day I made a video using Gypsy Rose's document showing where she was diagnosed and that 20 of her unnoted genes were affected. Well, one of her followers said, it's not a noted, it's a notated. And no shade, no tea towards Kelbell, because I feel like we're friends, we just argue a lot. But Kelbell, your attention to detail only further proved my point. But what does it mean when there are 20 annotated genes that are affected? It means that 20 specific known genes have been identified as having some form of a change or altercation, such as a mutation, deletion, or duplication from typical sequence. So Gypsy has 20 specific genes that have been identified as having some form of a change or altercation. Her own fucking medical records. Gypsy Rose tries to claim like she's so unscathed, but then doctors flat out said she had a mega base, which means it's a larger micro deletion from the typical one. And then they noted that there are 20 genes she has that are affected.
And now, fast forward to this week, rumor has it Gypsy decided to take matters into her own hands by hopping onto her own Wikipedia page. Yeah, under an account that was basically screaming her name, something like Gypsy Rose Blanchard 272. I mean, come on, that's not even trying to be sneaky. It was super late, like around 1:30 in the morning when most of us are scrolling TikTok or crashing out. But no, allegedly she's up editing away, trying to give her bio this major glow up. She didn't just tweak a comma or fix a date. Oh no, she went full throttle. Reports say she wiped out all the bits about her conviction, the crime details, even her ex-boyfriend's involvement in the whole thing. Poof, gone. And in their place, she slapped in stuff making her sound like this accomplished American author and public figure, heavy on the victim-survivor angle, like, I'm just here sharing my story of overcoming abuse, that kind of vibe. But wait, it gets even more audacious. She apparently tried to erase her whole marriage to that guy, Ryan Anderson, as if we didn't all see that drama play out online in real time. You know, the breakup that had everyone talking. Yeah, she just hit delete on that chapter. And then, to top it off, she allegedly scrubbed a bunch of sources and citations like the news articles, court docs, all the official stuff backing up the original info. Instead, she added new lines pushing hard on how she was this victim of years of unnecessary medical procedures, making it seem like everything was justified because she was misled into thinking she was super sick. Convenient much. It's like she was crafting this perfect redemption trailer for herself, swapping out convicted felon for inspirational icon.
And the other day, somebody had asked me to show them in her medical records where it says decay about her teeth. So right here, it says she has some missing teeth in the front and has several on the left side, upper and lower, with decay. People can try to deny this stuff in her shit all they want, but I mean, it's right there. Doctors were documenting all of this shit. Listen, this ain't all alleged, honey. This is Gypsy Rose's damn medical documents. It is for entertainment purposes only, honey, in my opinion, but you know what? She did it.
Real talk, the nerve on that. Low-key impressive, but high-key delusional. Of course, Wikipedia isn't some free-for-all notepad. They've got this whole system with logs that track every single change down to the tiniest edit. So, naturally, the moderators spotted this mess almost immediately. Bam! They flagged it, reverted everything back to how it was, and blocked that account quicker than you can refresh a page. And oh my god, the internet didn't waste a second. Reddit blew up with screenshots everywhere. Red for what she deleted, green for what she added. People were dragging her left and right, calling it out as this desperate attempt to control Z her entire criminal history. Like, you can't just edit your way out of a murder conviction, sweetie. The page went right back to laying out the facts, how she allegedly planned it with her boyfriend for over a year, took that plea deal after being charged with first degree, all of it. And get this, one line she tried to axe was about how those medical abuse claims come mostly from her own statements and media stuff with no real verification from doctors or courts. She just snipped that out like it was nothing. Ugh, I cannot with the gaslighting energy.
What? Oh my god.
You still messing around, Bree. Yes, they are, B. They are Southern cooking secrets. Now, Bree and Gypsy are a little bit different than Southern because they've got the Cajun element too.
Look at my leads.
I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm not opening up another soda.
always says finish one. Oh my god, my mouth.
Well, it fits the theme.
No! No!
Oh, it made your color. I mean, your mouth black. That's so funny.
Oh, that sucks.
Anyway, so why now? Like, what possessed her to pull this stunt in the dead of night? I've got a few theories floating around based on what's been buzzing online, and honestly, they all make a twisted kind of sense. First up, she's been talking a lot about wanting to start a family, right? Becoming a mom, building that normal life. But imagine your future kid one day Googling you, and the top hit is all about the murder plot. Yeah, no thanks. Maybe she figured if she could tweak the wiki now, it'd stick and give her that clean slate down the line, except, the internet doesn't forget. Court records don't vanish just 'cause you hit save. If anything, this probably made it worse. Spotlighting the drama all over again. Then there's the whole redemption glow-up that's starting to fade. For a while after her release, everyone was kind of rooting for her. Lifetime specials, viral TikToks painting her as the ultimate victim. But lately, not so much. Even big names in the true crime space are backing off. Like, apparently, one major creator with millions of followers admitted she got it wrong on Gypsy's story, said she missed a ton of details from people coming forward calling out lies, and straight up cut a whole segment from her video. That's huge. When someone that influential pulls support, it shifts the vibe. Gypsy's got to see that tide turning. And maybe this Wikipedia move was her way of trying to steer it back, keep that survivor brand alive for more gigs or deals. But, it came off more like panic mode than power move.
I use this time
Yeah.
to talk about the Barney conspiracy.
Sure.
Okay, so because Ken and I were talking yesterday, and he's like, what's up with the whole Barney thing? And I'm like, dude, they have this whole laid out in their minds that, you know, I placed the Barney kind of stuff. You want to know what happened? My mom was doing laundry the night of the murder. Okay, my mom always would fold the laundry on the bed. So that night, she asked me, do you have any laundry in your room that you want washed? So I gathered clothes up and the Barney, and I put it in the hamper. She did a load of laundry. She took the laundry from the hamper, folded them on the bed, okay? As she would always do. When she had the Barney behind her, because I'd have stuffed animals by the, pillows. So that is the big conspiracy about the Barney. That's what happened about the Barney.
This is gonna be. I know how these people work. Okay, so why the Barney? Why the Barney? Was there other stuffed animals that you handed her that night? Why did you specifically hand her the Barney?
I don't remember because it has been a decade, but for whatever reason, the Barney needed to be washed, and that's why it was there on the bed. Is because my mom was doing laundry, and she folded the towels, folded the clothes, and then whenever it came to the Barney, she put it behind her by the pillows. That is it.
And let's not forget the spotlight addiction angle. Since getting out, she's been everywhere. Interviews, shows, even beauty tips and those inspirational posts, but views dip eventually, The shock value wears thin. If people start doubting the core of her story, like, wait, was the medical abuse even real? Then the whole thing crumbles. Especially with these reports surfacing about her having an actual genetic condition, some chromosome thing that could explain a lot of the symptoms and treatments her mom put her through. If that's the case, it flips the script. Maybe it wasn't all fabricated abuse, and her plea deal narrative takes a hit. So yeah, allegedly rewriting Wikipedia to amp up the victim side. It smells like a desperate grab to hold on to that clout before it slips away. Zooming out though, this whole fiasco just tanks her credibility even more. Now when you search her, bam, stories about the Wikipedia drama are front and center, like she handed the skeptics fresh ammo on a silver platter. It's self-sabotage at its finest, leaving digital crumbs everywhere without even a fake username or VPN to hide behind.
They have Mount Calvary where he was crucified. They have all that.
Damn.
And I just think that would be so cool.
Oh my gosh, she's on the move. She's on the move. On the move.
She's moving. You must charge your batteries up.
Where are you going now? Where are you going? Keep up with her.
Let me try to find Rainey's question because she's been wanting to ask you something. Let me try to find it.
Parker's so good with her. Like, he's like a good big brother. Yeah, he's like a big brother.
He seems really sweet with her anytime I've seen him around her.
With her.
I think you sent us a little video and he just happened to be in it. He seemed real sweet around her.
Oh, yeah. I mean, put it this way. Parker is so, like, possessive of his ball and his toys that it's crazy. Anytime you, like, go for it, he will, like, but she was crawling on the floor, came up to him, took his ball and his stuffed animal, and he let her. And didn't growl, didn't bite, didn't anything, just let her.
Oh, that's so cool.
I'm like totally shocked. I'm like, you just let someone touch your ball?
I mean, they're so much more intelligent than we think sometimes, you know? And I think he's probably going to be really protective of her because he knows she's a little one.
Yeah.
And he got to smell her and all that when she was a baby, so he probably understands it.
Her, because we had introduced them, you know, straight from the hospital. We got like her blanket and had like gave it to him to smell. So.
Parlez tu français? You speak French, Gypsy?
No. I wish I did. I really wish I did. I know some Cajun words, but that's about it. Like Cajun French.
Oh, we got somebody in here from Chalmette.
Hey!
Kelly Lynn, happy Halloween from Chalmette.
Happy Halloween, Kelly Lynn.
And then she goes radio silent after getting caught. No apology, no oops, just crickets until the screenshots went viral on Reddit and TikTok. Meanwhile, she's out here posting these soft aesthetic Bible quotes on her stories like, November's your turning point, God's opening doors, and removing the wrong people. Okay, but wasn't she trying to force open Wikipedia's door literally hours before?
That is so awesome.
I know. Come on. I got all your toys in here. Oh, that was a cool ghost.
Come on, you damn cheek, Gypsy.
I know, I was like, what's happening?
It's a violent little ghost.
The timing is hilarious, preaching peace while your online antics are causing chaos. And don't get me started on her big announcement, thanking Meta for nuking a bunch of fake accounts impersonating her, like, congrats. That's just basic spam cleanup, not some major win. It screams, look at me, I'm relevant, but honestly, it just adds to the messy influencer energy. Bottom line, you can't keyboard your way out of history. Gypsy allegedly thought a few sneaky edits would reshape how the world sees her, but all it did was fuel the doubts and make her look even more manipulative. Reports say the medical side doesn't fully check out, with real health issues explaining a lot, so pushing that victim-only angle feels shaky. She's not coming off as some calculated genius here, just chaotic and unwilling to own the full story, like, real talk, if you're preaching healing and growth, sneaking around online at 1 a.m. isn't the move. It just unravels everything she's built post-prison. Phew, anyway, that's the latest on this wild Gypsy Rose saga. What do you think? Is she just spiraling under the pressure, or is this more calculated media play? Spill your takes in the comments. And hey, remind me where you're watching from and what time it is there. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're new here, and turn on those notifications for more tea. Mwah, catch you in the next one.